Hi, this is Dean Odell with 7 Gables Real Estate and the Odell Group. Today is July 2nd. It's time for another Tustin Talks. Today we'll be talking about the Orange County market, so let's get straight to the charts. Okay, the story of the week is demand is skyrocketing and supply is not. We've been talking about it for a while, but let's look at these charts. Okay, looking at the active listing inventory, this is really sad for this time of year, you guys. We are down 5% on inventory. Look at that blue line for 2020. Look at the previous years and what normally happens about this time of year. We're either still headed up slightly, but we are rarely headed down. So what this is showing us is that sellers are just unwilling to put their homes on the market, but maybe they will as soon as they understand demand a little bit better. So let's go to our next slide. We see that demand, look at the V-shaped recovery, that blue line for 2020 on pending sales. It is up to 2,975. It has surpassed the previous 3 years for this time of year. We're up 46% in a month. We are up 14% from 2019, which is about another 429 sales over last year. Sorry to interrupt this program, but you know what? Let's make sure you're subscribed to Tustin Talks. Click on the button below next to our name, and if that doesn't work for any reason, you can just go to TustinTalks.com or our websites, the Odell Group and NorthTustin.com, and subscribe there. So let's continue. Just to show you how supply and demand has influenced the marketing time, take a look again at the blue line and look at that. It's like an upside down V now. It has absolutely plummeted down to 47 days expected marketing time for a home in Orange County. If you look at the chart there, you will see anything under 60 days is a hot seller's market. So we have very little inventory and we have skyrocketed demand. And what does that mean? It means the sellers are in the driver's seat. But let's look a little closer at how that demand and expected marketing time is for the different price ranges. So as you know, this is my favorite chart, and one thing, if you watch this a lot, you will notice that this chart has turned from red to green again as we exit the effects of the COVID-19 slowdown on the market. 1.5 to 2 million, look at that. I don't think it's ever been light green. I mean, that is actually a slight seller's market. So we are a slight seller's market all the way up to $2 million. And you can see we are in a slight buyer's market, not a deep buyer's market at $2 to $4 million. Still in a deep buyer's market over $4 million. But what that is showing us is the market has really changed. If you take that expected marketing time and look at last year's marketing time in the chart versus this year's marketing time in the chart, you can really see how it's changed. Okay, so because there has been so much change in color in the higher price ranges to reflect the stronger market, I wanted to highlight the luxury market a little bit more, which Market Trends, who supplies us this data, defines the market in luxury as 1.25 and over. I just want you to focus on the green, because if you look at prior 2020 best, 3/5/2020, that column, you will see we were in the best sellers market that we had been in a long time, and you could see the amount of days it was taking. Then COVID hit, and you can see the effects next to that. And then the next green column is where we are today. So if you look at what's gone on here, you will see, look at $2 to $4 million. It's actually better right now. It's better. So why do you think that is? Well, we'll talk about that too. So let's talk about why the luxury market is looking so good. Well, of course, people are jumping on these interest rates. They're down to 3%, and some of these high-profile buyers, they have banking relationships, and the banks are giving them unbelievable deals where jumbo money is actually cheaper than conforming money, non-jumbo money. So there's just some amazing deals going on from that standpoint. Also, what we are seeing, especially in our North Tustin area, We cannot believe the amount of demand that's going on post, I don't even want to say it's post-COVID, because we are still in COVID, obviously, but people just know that they got to have a home. People, you know, it's essential that people move, and certainly people are feeling it's even more essential now that they've been cooped up in their houses and they want more space. So what we're seeing is we're seeing this flight from people living in high rises or tighter spaces to they want bigger houses, they want more amenities around them. So this has really helped to fuel our area in North Tustin. We have never seen demand like this, and I've been selling here for 30 years. So I'm just telling you, if you're living in that area, you need to give us a call, because we have buyers stacked. Even if you want to try to sell it quietly, let us know, because we do that as well. So right now I'm going to give you some advice for buyers and sellers. Okay, so buyers, I know you guys are frustrated. We talk about it all the time, but I don't think things are going to get any better soon. The only hopes that you guys can hold out right now, I believe, based on the data, is that possibly maybe there's going to be more job layoffs, you know, coming when the PPP money runs out. It's really, really hard to say. The experts just do not see it. Real estate is just so strong. People have equity in their homes. Over 90% of the people have more than 10% equity in their homes, and 80% of the people have more than 30% equity in their homes. So, you know, I keep hearing all these rumblings that we're gonna have this giant foreclosure market and this and that. We have less than 1% of the homes even in default in Orange County. So if you're waiting for a foreclosure market, I think it's gonna be a long time. The good news is they don't expect prices to elevate much more or appreciate much more. They're only expected to go up 3% this year, which, you know, is maybe a little bit ahead of inflation, but not much. And we'll just have to see how that all plays out. But if you're gonna be in a house for a long time, it's a good time to buy. If you're really just concerned only about what you're paying, then you can sit on the sidelines, but by the time you come back in, how much money are you going to have paid in rent by then? How much higher may interest rates be? It's really hard to say, right? So, although rates are expected to stay down for quite a few years. So, we're gonna have some tough times ahead of us in the economy, but housing is gonna be the bright spot, they say. So, we'll see. Sellers. Sellers, all I can tell you is what's happening now, and it's the best it's been. And as long as I can remember, this is the best it's been. So, if you've been thinking about going somewhere and moving, leaving Orange County or going down to the beach or whatever it might be, there is no reason to wait. We know how to sell your houses COVID safe, and you know, we're selling a lot of homes right now. So give us a call, and if you want to do something quietly, we can do that for you too. We've got sellers that are letting us in their houses to show our buyers that don't want to be on the market. So we always recommend you put it on the market. But if that's something that appeals to you, give us a call either way. All right, so we'll see you on the next Tustin Talks. Hang in there, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. The Odell Group's been around for nearly 40 years. We are ranked number 9 in transactions closed, and we can give you the right advice to help you make good decisions. So please click on our subscribe button here and start watching the videos, and let us know if there's anything we do to help you. The Odell Group's been around for nearly 40 years. We are ranked number 9 in transactions closed, and we can give you the right advice to help you make good decisions. So please click on our subscribe button here and start watching the videos, and let us know if there's anything we do to help you.